Proof of work, the case for building outside the system. 1. Introduction. You never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. This quote from Buckminster Fuller captures the essence of radical transformation. The most impactful changes in history have emerged not by tweaking what exists, but by creating entirely new systems that render the old ones irrelevant. In today's world, we face entrenched structures, legacy systems that resist meaningful reform. Whether it's finance, governance, or technology, attempts to fix these systems from within often result in failure. This is where the concept of building outside the system becomes critical. By applying the principle of proof of work, putting in the effort to construct something better from scratch, we not only validate the solution, but also ensure it wins fairly and undeniably. This is the gold standard for transformative change. Number 2, the problem with existing systems. Legacy systems, by their very nature, resist change. They are built on layers of bureaucracy, vested interests, and inefficiencies that perpetuate their dominance. For example, the traditional financial system, dominated by centralized banks and intermediaries, has been slow to adapt to the needs of a global digital economy. Even well-meaning reforms, like attempts to address inequality or enhance transparency, often fail due to systemic constraints. Reforming these systems is like patching a leaking boat. It might hold for a while, but the fundamental flaws remain. Worse, the illusion of reform can pacify calls for real change, delaying the inevitable need for a radical solution. Number 3, the radical solution, building outside. Radical solutions don't seek to reform. They seek to replace. They operate on the principle of proof of work, expending effort to create something that demonstrates its superiority through undeniable results. This approach eliminates the need for justification because the new system speaks for itself. When a radical solution obsoletes the old system, it proves its value not just through efficiency, but through alignment with universal truths like fairness, transparency, and resilience. It is this resonance with natural laws that ensures its longevity, creating what can be called an immortal equilibrium. 4. Case studies of success. Bitcoin is a prime example. It was born outside the traditional financial system as a peer-to-peer payment system, offering a decentralized alternative to banks. Over time, its narrative evolved, shaped by the community, into digital gold, a store of value immune to inflation and centralized control. Bitcoin's success lies in its clear narrative, ground-up consensus, and proof-of-work mechanism that underpins its security and trustworthiness. Ethereum, in contrast, highlights the challenges of top-down imposition. While it has pioneered smart contract platforms, its lack of a stable, community-driven narrative and failure to fulfill its roadmap have hindered its ability to achieve the same level of trust and cohesion. This demonstrates the importance of allowing the hive mind to shape a system's destiny rather than dictating it from above. Historical examples abound, from the rise of the Internet as a decentralized communication platform to the disruptive emergence of open-source software. These systems succeeded not by reforming legacy structures, but by building alternatives that rendered the old irrelevant. This content is brought to you by Bobby Giggs. Promote your brand here and reach a wide audience across platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Follow the links in the description to get started. 5. The litmus test for new systems. To evaluate whether a new idea is worth pursuing, it must pass a rigorous test. 1. Accurate diagnosis. Does the new idea address the root problems of the existing system? 2. Efficiency and fairness. Is it more efficient and equitable than its predecessor? Does it minimize collateral damage? 3. Proof of work. Does its creation and implementation demonstrate its superiority? Systems that pass this test not only succeed, but win in a way that is fair, unquestionable, and universally accepted. This gold standard of change ensures that new systems are not only viable, but also desirable. 6. Immortal equilibrium, the ultimate goal. An immortal equilibrium is the ultimate expression of a system that wins fairly and resonates with universal truths. Like a Nash equilibrium in game theory, it creates a state where no better alternative exists, ensuring stability and repeatability. However, unlike traditional equilibrium models, it is built on principles of fairness, efficiency, and alignment with natural laws. By achieving this state, new systems set a tradition that others must follow, creating a cycle of progress that is self-sustaining and universally beneficial. Number 7. Conclusion. Building outside the system is not just a strategy, it is the only path to meaningful change. By applying proof of work to create solutions that obsolete entrenched structures, we can ensure progress that is fair, efficient, and enduring. This approach provides a gold standard litmus test for determining which ideas are worth supporting, giving humanity a reliable framework for innovation. Ultimately, the success of a system lies in its ability to win fairly and undeniably. In doing so, it aligns with the principles of nature, science, and the universe, ensuring its place in the immortal game of progress. Let this be the blueprint for building a better future.